Holy crap, it actually worked. If these stay on even like a week to a week and a half, I think I will probably stop going to the nail salon because I don't think anyone needs to try to be like anybody else. If you're trying to be somebody else, that's gonna come across and people are gonna feel that like, oh, like the fakeness. But when you are being undeniably you and you are passionate about what you're doing, people feel that. It hits different. This is it. This is the new direction. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I am super excited. My nails have been bare, you guys. Oh my God. They have been bare for too long. It's been like maybe a week, okay? But it's too long because I have like man hands when I don't have nails. Okay, so long hair, pretty nails. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, this is where I got the idea to even try this, you guys, because oh my God. So I've been seeing all these like different things about Polygel nails, and I seen her review on this one and she was using it and made it look like super easy. So I had to try it for myself. So my nails are bare and we are about to try this. So let's go ahead and open up some of the new stuff because I had to get a couple other new things to like make this doable. I need to get some nail stuff, okay? I haven't done my own nails in a hot minute, but I'm not new to doing my own nails. I've done like my own acrylics before, my own gel polish, stuff like that, but this is the one that we are going to be doing today. This is the Polygel nail kit, and it's Model 1s, and it even has like directions on the back. I'm about to open this up and show you guys the goodies in here, and you guys, oh my God. I'm so excited because if this works, like, I hate going to the nail salon, okay? Like, I just don't like sitting there. It just, I don't know what it is, but so if this works, like, this is gonna be a big deal, okay? So let's dive into this and see what all we got, okay? Okay, you guys, here we are. Okay, so here's what I got to try to do this. Like, you guys, look at my man hands. And P.S., we're not going to talk about all my dirty brushes and my dirty sponges. Yes, they need wash, but it is nail day because look at these poor nails. Oh my Lord. Do you guys see why I have such long nails now whenever I get my nails done? Because they're horrendous. And they are really, really tore up from acrylics because, I mean, I take mine off. Like, I just literally rip mine off. And my cuticles are really needing some love right now, so that's what we're going to do first, and that's actually what this is. I did have to invest in a new pair of nippers here for my cuticles because whenever I go get my nails done, you guys, I don't normally get a manicure just because, like, I don't know, I feel like the nails make up for it, but my cuticles are really in. Look at this. Oh my God. Ew, I hate even showing you guys this. It's so gross. Okay, but this is the brand of the nippers that I got here. Stainless steel. And then I got them with like these grippies on them because I feel like if you're doing your own nail work, I feel like my hands always get so tired with like or like sore or whatever, like using the nippers because I'm like OCD about it. So this does have like a little thing on it here. Let's move this stuff over here. So this stuff right here is what I got to actually do the Polygel nails, okay? So yes, I did watch some review videos. Oh my God. And I have done my nails before. Like, I've done acrylics, I've done like regular, like the UV gel, all that stuff. So I really wanted to give this a try because I mean, it looks easy, but I don't know. Let's see. So it actually comes with all of this stuff. You guys, the price for like this whole kit, I was really impressed with. These are the different colors. So you actually get 6 different colors here. You get like a top coat and a base coat, the slip here, which is kind of like an alcohol, but that way you can get your brush wet and you can actually like work with the Polygel and your brush isn't gonna be like sticking to it. And then it even comes with like little decorative stuff, like little like crystals and like these like little like iridescent flakes. Like, it is so freaking cute. And then it comes with a file here too. So I was just impressed, like, price wise, like everything you get. Also, it does come with this little thing of plastic forms, which I was a little bit worried about the curvature of these just because obviously my nail beds are hella flat. So I was worried about the curvature of these, but it actually came with this extra little free gift of these flatter plastic forms, which is what I will be using. So how nice is that? And it has lines on the forms, you guys, so that you can like pull it out to whichever line you're wanting it to come out too, okay? So then the only other thing that I got besides like this kit, I did have to re-up on my UV lamp because I have had mine forever and the wattage wasn't quite high enough for the Polygel. And then I also got this little kit here. I grabbed all this stuff off of Amazon, you guys, like the nippers, this right here, the UV lamp, everything. So this right here is actually the little clips. So this is if you want to like trim the nails, anything like that. So it does come with that. But here are the little clips that you put on top of, like once you put the product on there, put the clear form over it, then you can put these little clips on, and then you put it in the light and you cure it for 60 seconds. But yeah, it just kind of helps keep them in place. I wasn't sure if I would need them or not, but I went ahead and got them just in case. And it came in, look at this, like there's a ton of them in here if you can't tell. There's like a ton. I just dropped one. Okay, so let's go ahead. I will open this box and I'll show you the lamp that I got. Okay, so I already unwound the cord here. This is the adapter cord that it comes with. So this obviously just plugs into the light right back here. And then I actually brought up an extension cord because y'all, my cord situation here with all of these lights, Lord almighty. So, okay, let's get this plugged in and turn this baby on. Okay, so we got it plugged in. It is lighting up top here. So let's just see. Oh yes, it is touch activated. That's so nice. Y'all, I think this was like, I'm pretty sure I got it for under like $30. Back in the day, I feel like you couldn't find like UV nail lights for like under, I don't know, like 70, 80 bucks. I don't know. It has like 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and then the 99 seconds, it has low heat setting so that like if your nail beds are like sensitive or anything to like the high heat or anything like that, it does actually have that setting, which is nice. Let's see if you hit the 10 seconds. Oh, nice. It like counts down for you. Okay, cool. I like it. I like it. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Let's go ahead. Okay, now that we've got this all set up and everything, I am going to show you guys here what I'm gonna do for my cuticles. I won't take you through the painful process of doing every single one, but I will show you kind of what I do to like prep and get my cuticles taken care of, because yikes. Okay, we got this set up here. You're gonna see Asher right there. He's hanging out with mom today. Okay, so this is the only cuticle remover that I have at the house here. This is from Pharmacy here. It's funny because it is more of like an oil, so I kind of think of it as more of like a cuticle oil, but this is their cuticle remover. So anything really that can like loosen up your cuticles just to kind of get them lifted. And then I have this little like kit here, and I'm probably just gonna use this one right here to kind of like push up my cuticles and loosen them. And then I will go in and I'll nip any of the dead skin around my cuticles. So I'll show you on one nail and then we'll kind of get going here. First and foremost, I am going to just kind of like get this right around my cuticle, okay? My hands are so stinking dry and I have not put lotion on them because I'm trying to not add any moisture or anything like that as of just yet, because I'm gonna have to dry out my nail bed because I don't know. Y'all, I feel like I have to like use like dehydrating stuff on my nails just to get nail products to like really stay on them. Flat nail beds, I swear you guys, like it's a curse. My mama knows I got them from her. Okay, so from there, I'm just gonna kind of like work this into the cuticle, let it sit for just a couple minutes, let it do its job and soften the cuticle. And then I'm gonna go through and I will start pushing up with my little metal pusher here. You can also use like those little, like, what are they called? I'm trying to remember. I used to actually do like manicures and pedicures at the first salon that I worked at. So it's so funny. It's like taking me back. I'm like, okay, I have to remember all of this like nail care stuff. But anyways, I am going to kind of like be working this in. But okay, so what is it? Orangewood sticks, I believe that's what it's called. So it's like those circular sticks, but then on the end of them, they're like flat. You guys know what I'm talking about? I would use those to kind of like push people's cuticles back and stuff. And that's why I know when I'm talking about the nippers, I'm like, don't use ones that pull, because oh my God, if you're a nail tech and you're a newbie and you've ever like got a bad pair of nippers and pulled on someone's cuticle, you know that it rips and it makes it bleed, and you feel like the most awful person in the world when you do that. The first time I did that, I felt terrible and I was like almost in tears. I'm a little emotional, okay? Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay, so letting this work in here, and then all you kind of do is you just work around the cuticles and you're just kind of slightly pushing at them. And what this does is it's just like releasing like that, because the dead skin, it'll cling to your nails, and that's how you can see all that like white buildup around your nails. So this is just loosening it all up so that the nippers can get underneath and get off any of the dead skin. Okay, so I've just discovered you guys, this is terrible. I'm like just discovering all this stuff. I have all this nail stuff and I'm like, okay, so this is the pusher side, but as I was going through, like, look at this side is like sharper. So it's actually really nice because it allows you to kind of like scrape some of the dead skin off as you're going. So you don't have to get all of that with your nippers. Like, you can scrape some of that off like with this little scraper side. So I just had to point that out, that's ingenious.
What's going on, everybody? You know, I had to interrupt the video for just a minute at the conclusion here of January, and just wanted to thank you guys so much for participating in the random cash giveaway in every single merch order through the month of January. The support has been absolutely outstanding. You guys are incredible. We really, truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you did order something and you want to tag us in a post, we would love to repost that for you guys. It's just a super exciting time for the channel, and the growth is just beyond our wildest dreams. So anyways, thank you guys. Hope you're getting ready for February, because we will be launching something new in February. I can't figure out if I'm supposed to be walking or not. I got this gimbal here, but we do have some new items on the website. So if you do, click the link up here or down in the description. You guys can see what new stuff we got going on, and just keep the support going, because every bit helps so much. You guys don't even know. But anyways, hope you guys are having a great start to your day, your week, your month, whatever it is. But we will get back to today's video, and I will see you guys soon. Bam!
Look at that. That already looks so much better, you guys. Okay, so going in with my nippers here. So obviously, like, this part right here is what you're going to be kind of like pushing into the cuticle here. If you like, I always just kind of judge by feel, honestly, with mine, because my cuticles are very, very thick. So like, if you can feel the cutting, you're cutting live skin. You only want to cut the dead skin off of there. And in winter, if you don't get like regular manicures, then I feel like you're probably gonna have a lot of buildup. I know I'm gonna have a lot of buildup, but like just getting all that off of there. And then at the end, I will put on like actual like cuticle oil and everything like that too, just to kind of like nourish it, hydrate it, and try to like keep those cuticles at bay. I am just getting off the dead skin from the sides here, and then up top. So I'll show you here if you can see that. So this right here, all of that is cuticle. Isn't this such an interesting process? Ew, it's so gross. It just really cleans up the nail bed so that way the polygel has a really good base to adhere to. So hopefully it works on my nails. I'm just scared that my nails aren't going to like grip them very good, but we will see. See why I'm not gonna walk you through the process of doing every single nail. So that's a pretty good start. Okay, I won't sit here and make you watch all of it, but basically that's the gist of it. You're trying to get all the dead skin from around here. Look at how beat up my nail is. Just ignore if you see any lines or staining or anything. I did my self tanner last night and it is not rinsed off yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish clipping the cuticle area around here, get the other hand prepped, and then we'll get going. Okay, it is looking much better thus far, at least up by the cuticles and stuff. And then once I put that final like cuticle oil on at the end, they will look much, much better, but not as many dry, crusty, gross things. Okay, you guys, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just going to kind of file just the sides of my nails here. And yes, I did nick myself there, and I got myself pretty good right there when I was clipping my cuticles, but I'm blaming Asher because he was sitting on my lap when I was doing it. Okay, so this is the file that they sent. It is a 100 and 180 grit. There is the finer grit on this side and then the more coarse grit on the other side. So the only thing to be careful with about like with new files is I've noticed that like it can very easily like cut that if you get too close. So I've noticed even other like nail techs and stuff, this is just a file that I've had, you know, at home for a while. I've noticed that they go along this edge to get any like sharp edges off there so it doesn't like cut their clients. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so it feels much, much softer and not as sharp on the edges. So just a caution, when you have like a new file, just file down like the very edges where that basically sandpaper is. And then it makes it a lot softer, so it's not going to like cut the edges. Cause I've even noticed that when I use a new file on myself, and it's like literally slit a cut right there, and it hurts, it burns. So I am going to use the finer grit side just to file the edges here, because you don't really need a coarse grit for a natural nail. So all I'm doing, I'm just kind of getting these edges here. I do already have them kind of cut down, so I really don't have to do a whole lot to the ends because they're already really short anyways. So just making sure that it's all nice and smooth. Got that right there. And then I'm just going to continue to do that just on the edges and just a tiny bit to smooth on the ends, and we'll come back. So got them all nice and filed. One more step that I did notice that long hair pretty nails did, because you know I'm OCD and I got to do everything to a T. I did notice that she actually used her Dremel, which she has like a skinnier attachment to get up around her cuticles and stuff, which I don't have that attachment, but I do have a Dremel. This thing, oh my goodness, I've had this thing for years and years and years. It still works. So I'm actually just going to use it on low, and I'm just going to go just a tiny bit right around my cuticle area just to really kind of like help the polygel adhere, okay? As you can see, I just kind of went right along the edge here, and that's just going to ensure that there's no dead skin still on the nails, and it kind of like dries it out so that there's not as much oil. And I'm not damaging the nail too much, because obviously you can see my nail is already super damaged down here from the acrylic, but it just roughs it up just enough. And then I will kind of go over with the fine grit side again, just to kind of rough up the nail just a tiny bit here. So the prep work, it seems like, is what's really going to make or break the polygel nails. So that's why I'm being so adamant about the prep work. So we got that. Let's go ahead and do that to the rest of the nails. Okay, so I got them all prepped. So on the back of this actual box here, it does have instructions on how to go about doing this, okay? So basically prepare your nails, keep so that there's no like oil, and they are dry. And then the next thing, we are going to pick a suitable shape and size for the nail tip. Here we go. Let's go ahead. Let's crack this open. Okay, so I laid out all of the nail forms here. So it starts from the biggest and goes way down to these teeny tiny ones, which we will not be using the teeny tiny ones because I got big old nail beds. So let's go ahead and go back over here. So we're gonna pick our sizes. So I am going to grab 0, which is the biggest one for my thumb, because I'm just assuming that, yes, I will need the biggest one for my thumb here. One of the things that when I was watching Long Hair Pretty Nails video, she was saying that it's important to make sure that the nail goes all the way to the sidewall. So all the way across from sidewall to sidewall, so that way it covers the whole nail, and it also has enough room in there for the product. So you can kind of see that like space in there. So we're gonna go 0 for the thumb. Let's see, so this is number 1. That one's way too big. So I'm gonna go down even to a 3. I think the 3 might be a little bit better. Let's see what the 4 looks like. Ooh, 4 is like perfect. Sidewall to sidewall, not too much room, but there's still a little bit of room in there for the product. Okay, so we're gonna go number 4 for my pointer finger. Thinking number 3 for the middle, because that one goes sidewall to sidewall. So my ring finger is gonna be a little bit smaller. Let's go ahead and we'll go to 5. 5 feels a little bit tight, like it feels like I would have to like push it on there to make it fit. Let's try number 4 for that one. I think we're gonna have a lot more like room to work with a number 4. I'm going back to the pointer to see if number 4 if I still think that one works for that one. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're going 4 for the pointer and the ring finger, and then we're doing a number 3 for this one. And then on the pinky over here, I think I was testing them out when I put them in here. I think number 7 is gonna be perfect for that one. Okay, so those are the forms I got. I have them kind of all laid out here. Now let's go ahead and pick what color we're gonna do. Okay, so first I wanted to get out the tool that it gives you. And this is, so it's double-sided, and one side we have the brush, and that's to dip into the slip solution so that you're able to work with the polygel and it not like stick to your brush, okay? So there's the brush side, and then the other side of it is a spatula. So this is going to be, it does have a little bit of like, it feels like some plastic over it. So the spatula side is going to be basically to get your product out of the tube. You are going to kind of like scoop it, and then you will hold the nail form and then like put it in the nail form, because all the videos I've seen, it's been like, oh, put the product right on your finger and then just smash this down on it. But Long Hair Pretty Nails, she kind of like has a more like methodical way of doing it, and it seems to make a lot more sense to me. So I'm gonna try it her way and actually like put the product, like scoop it on here, form it down like how long I want it, and then I will dip my brush here in the solution to kind of work with it. Okay, so each one does come like sealed and everything. That is what the white color looks like. So obviously it is white. This is the slip solution. This is what's going to make it very workable. So you just peel this off here, and then I'm just going to pour a little bit into the cap. It's a small bottle, but they say you don't need a ton of it. So, okay, so I just put a little bit into the cap. Here is the soft pink. This one is light pink, light apricot, nude, and the temperature changing color is going to come out of the bottle as kind of a purplish pink color. Very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna start on the thumb here. I kind of just want to try one nail to start before I like go ham on all these. So we are going to start here. I think, like I said, I like to have a longer nail. So here's where like the first line is, second line, third, and fourth. I think I honestly might come out to the fourth because we can always trim it down. And I'm probably going to start with the nude color on my thumb. I thought about, if anything, I might do like a couple nails, the light apricot color along with the nude, just to kind of like make it a little bit fun. But we're gonna start with the nude because, like I said, I want it to not be super noticeable in case I jack these up. So let's go ahead and we are going to get some of the product on the spatula here. So then I noticed she would kind of like work it down a little bit, scrape it off, and then get the brush, like dip it into the slip solution here, dab it so it's not like crazy wet. Oh, that's nice. It's not like sticking to the brush or anything. That's good. So learning quickly that you definitely didn't need as much product as I used. But that's okay. We're learning together and we can always trim them down. So got that all kind of like smoothed in there. Okay, pushing this down. I'm not really pushing too hard. I'm just making sure that it's like on there and that we have it straight and how like where we want it, okay? So as you can see, it's kind of like coming out the sides here. And yes, I spilled over here, you guys. Bear with me. So yes, we're just, you know, working with it here. Okay, so we're gonna kind of clean up on the edges here before we cure it. And honestly, I feel like I am gonna need one of those clips just to kind of like keep it on there. Okay, so I did put the clip on there. We are gonna move some of these out of the way. You guys, I have a hot mess going on over here. Okay, now let's wait 60 seconds and see what we get. Okay, I'm like really scared. Let's see what this actually did here. Okay. And I didn't smooth out the underneath like I was supposed to. Should we even try to pop this thing off? Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, holy crap. It actually worked. Holy freaking bajoli. Like obviously like I have some cleanup to do and stuff and I'm going to cut it down, but oh my God, it worked. Oh my God. You guys. I am going to actually use this thing that came with the nail clips, so good thing I got this. Now, how long do I want it? I'm gonna say like right about there. Ta-da! Okay, so now I think I might actually be going for a different shape this time. I normally do almond, but I'm gonna try to do somewhat of a coffin shape, kind of, and then I'm gonna like kind of Dremel around these edges, okay? Okay, so I did continue with the fine grit side just to kind of file right along the cuticle, just to kind of make sure everything was like smoothed out. Obviously, this is our first time, so it's a little rocky. Y'all, I forgot to put the base coat on my thumb. I'm not gonna forget on these fingers, but it'll be a good test to see like if this is the first one that falls off. But anyways, I've been kind of filing in somewhat of a coffin shape here. I just like my nails to be very slender, at least towards the ends. Whatever shape they are, I just have to have it be a little bit more slender towards the ends because that's just my personal preference. And I feel like it kind of helps my fingers look a little bit more like feminine and more slender because obviously we got some stubbies up here. But you guys, like, okay, we're not done. Like, I have to put my clear coat on and stuff, but like the top coat, but I'm like not hating this. If these stay on even like a week to a week and a half, I think I will probably stop going to the nail salon because quite honestly, I hate going and sitting at the nail salon. So I think it's looking pretty good. Oh my God, you guys. And it's not like too curved or anything either. So I got some cleanup to do, but okay, let's keep going. Okay, you guys, I got it pretty much the shape that I think I want it. So let's go ahead. Like I said, this one is just kind of going to be trial and error because this is our first time doing it. So I'm taking the top coat here and I'm just going to clean up the sides here. You could definitely use a tool so you're not jacking up your nails, but you know. Okay, so there's that. Let's go ahead and cure it for a minute and see what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so taking it out, I'm scared to see. Oh my God, it's not tacky at all because it's not supposed to be like you're not supposed to have to wipe it down or anything afterwards. But you guys, like, holy cannoli. Like, that looks really freaking good. Let's start working on these other nails. I have to get a base coat on these nails because, like I said, I forgot on this one. We're gonna get better at this. We're gonna get better. Okay, let's get this base coat on. Okay. All right, so cured the base coat for 60 seconds. And then we did determine that number 4 was gonna be the best fit for the pointer finger, and it's also going to be the best fit for the ring finger here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put this, the product in here and we're gonna get going. Hopefully I can do this a little bit more accurately since we've done it once. It for the 60 seconds. Here's the test. It's always tricky figuring out how to get these things off. There it comes. I am mind blown every time I do this. I'm expecting it to like fall off. Dude, this is crazy. Like, obviously, like, it looks crazy when you first take it off and you gotta like shape it and everything like this, but oh my God. All right, let's keep going. before I get too far here, sometimes like obviously like I let some of this build up too much around the cuticle, so I'm just kind of like getting the excess that's squeezed out off of there, and then I'll kind of like file it down to make sure that everything's like even. But I had to do this on my thumbnail too, but I noticed as I went I wasn't getting as much of this, so practice makes perfect, I guess. All right, so like I said, I didn't have as much on these ones here, might be a little bit on the edges. So then I'm gonna start cutting down and filing my shape. I cut them down to about the length that I want them. And then you can use the coarse grit for like some of the shaping if you want to. The coarse grit is just going to help you get rid of an excess amount a little bit quicker. The fine grit is going to be more for like the fine tuning, like everything like that. So I'm just kind of bringing the sides in more to kind of give it more of that slender look. So then the only other thing I noticed is that I didn't kind of smooth out the underneath. So what I did for my thumb is I took my Dremel and kind of went under there just a little bit. That way it's a lot more smooth on the underneath, as you can see, because it built up on these ones here. So I'll have to do the same thing on those. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna get to shaping these and we'll come back when it's time for the top coat. Okay, so I got the shape how I want them. That is probably what takes me the longest, is filing it and just getting the shape right, because I am like OCD about my nails, y'all. Okay, so filed underneath all of them. I got the shape that I wanted. And I actually have these little crystal things. They do come, the kit comes with some crystals, but I actually have some of these crystals right here, and they have all different sizes. So I think I'm going to place just a couple of them. And I think I might do just one on the middle and one on the ring finger, just to kind of bling it up just a little bit. Okay, so I have some nail glue here. I am going to go ahead and place the crystal. I'll put a dot of the nail glue first. Just right in the middle there. Might just scooch it over a little bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna put one on the ring finger as well, and then we'll get the top coat on. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll get the top coat on and cure that, and we'll see how these babies turn out. Okay, let's feel. That is so crazy to me that it's not tacky or anything. What, you guys? Like, what is even happening? Oh my God. Okay, here, let's put some cuticle oil on real quick. Moisturize these babies just a little, because you definitely want to finish off with like cuticle oil, like put lotion on your hands, actually get them all nice and spiffed here. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, these are legit. And the thing is like, they are hard. They are like an acrylic. Like, it's not flimsy. Like, I thought it would be really flimsy. It's like I'm squeezing it really hard and it does not bend. Like, this is freaking crazy. Okay, time to get my other hand done, and then we will come back at the end and look at these beauties. Like, look at the difference. Oh my God. Guys, I am like freaking out right now, okay? Because I used to do, like I said, I used to do my own acrylics and stuff, and they didn't turn out near this good. And if they did turn out this good, I spent hours and hours and hours and hours on them. Yes, this took a little bit of time, but it was because it was my first time, and I feel like I already got quicker on doing it on this hand. So I'm really freaking excited to like experiment with some colors and some designs. Oh my God, like, let me know down in the comments, you guys, if you are digging the whole like I don't know, doing nails with me, whatever. Let me know how you're feeling about this, because I may just keep doing this. And if you guys are interested in seeing the colors that I do, anything like that, I feel like a lot of people will like ask me like what colors I use on my nails or this or that. And heck, I mean, if I'm gonna be doing it myself, I might as well show you guys, right? But you guys, end result here. Like I did the gems on the middle finger and the ring fingers. And you guys, they are so freaking cute and pretty. And like, I'm just really happy to have my nails on again because I felt like my hands were like man hands. Okay, anyways, now I'm finally gonna go wash my face and go to bed. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever tried polygels, if you're interested in nails at all. But yeah, we may make this a regular thing. I don't know. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and we will see y'all next video. Have a